over local baby continues tonight. Livingston County officials have been demanding an address for little Naomi Burns since last week.
Now 7 investigator Heather Catallo has exclusive video that shows authorities did have the baby's last known address. Heather's here now with a look at what she's uncovered. Heather.
Well, this saga certainly continues tonight. Child Protective Services workers told lawyers for the Burns family last Friday that they had a court order that required them to tell them baby Naomi's physical address. Tonight we have the video that shows what happened when a family member gave CPS that address.
Here comes Peter Cottontail.
This is exclusive video of baby Naomi Burns during a recent portrait session with her mother, Brenda. Brenda Burns is now in hiding because the police and Child Protective Services workers have come knocking twice in the last few weeks, even though Brenda has been cleared of all child abuse allegations.
And they clearly continue to want to persecute the mother as if she's a perpetrator when she's been cleared by a jury as not being one.
Elizabeth Warner is Brenda's attorney. A jury did convict Brenda's husband, Josh, of abusing Naomi. Both parents and other medical experts say retinal hemorrhaging and the bleeding that was found between Naomi's skull and brain were caused by birth trauma and a severe illness. Josh is facing up to 10 years in prison and will likely lose his job as a commercial airline pilot. Without an income, Warner says Brenda was forced to move in with family friends. Now Warner says CPS workers from the Michigan Department of Human Services, or DHS, won't leave her alone.
Daughter was given back to her. She's the fit parent. And under our Constitution and the way that our Michigan Supreme Court cases interpreted it, they cannot put her child under supervision of DHS because that's what foster care is. It's supervision by DHS.
Is there Joshua here?
No.
Warner says it was this raid on Brenda's home the night of Josh's criminal conviction that prompted the mother to fear that CPS was trying to take Naomi away again.
I'm with CPS.
To stop what Warner is calling harassment and legal terrorism, she told CPS they had to go through her and that they could correspond with Brenda only through a P.O. box. That prompted CPS to request this order from a judge last Friday that says only that the mother and or father has to provide the child's current address by 5 p.m. It is not a warrant to search a home.
These lovely ladies just need to get an eye on a child. That's all they need.
No one's home right now.
They're not home at all?
No.
Okay.
They live here, but they're not home.
The address was provided, and about an hour later, a state trooper and CPS workers were at the door.
It's just pure harassment. I really do not believe that Naomi would have been in any kind of danger.
Matt Ekman and his wife let Brenda and Naomi move in, and Ekman was ready with a camera rolling on Friday.
You have to have a court order to enter my home. Okay, that I do know. So you can supervise the child anywhere you want, but if you want to supervise the child in my home, you will need a court order.
He refused to let them in.
I don't believe that they are even remotely interested in Naomi's health. I think anybody's any contact with Brenda knows that she's a very good mother, and she doesn't need the help of CPS breathing down her back.
Livingston County prosecutors have maintained that the failure to provide Naomi's location causes concern that Josh Burns may be violating his no-contact order with his daughter. Josh denies that and sent us this statement that says, quote, "In order to stop my wife and daughter from being harassed by the Livingston County Prosecutor's Office, CPS, and the Brighton Police Department, I offered to wear an ankle transmitter to provide them my location around the clock. None of these departments even responded to that, which reveals their true motives to abuse their power and continue to harass my family. Livingston County is drunk on power. They are the ones abusing my family," unquote. So obviously some strong words from them, but he offered to wear a tether. If the issue is the dad, he's offering to wear a tether or to be locked up in advance.
And they wouldn't even answer that. So what are they actually accusing Brenda of doing?
Well, there are no new abuse allegations, and that's why her lawyer says CPS has no actual jurisdiction in this case. All they keep saying is they're worried about the baby being with the convicted abuser, the dad. But as I just mentioned, he has offered to wear a tether and even to be locked up in advance of the sentencing to prove that he has not seen the baby. And because of this most recent police presence at her door, that's yet another reason that Brenda is now in hiding with Naomi. Prosecutors want a judge to order her to bring the baby to court next week. They're also asking for an order to get into the home where they're staying, so they'll be back in court next week.
It just seems devastating, especially if they lock the dad up and then you want to take the baby from the mom too, and she hasn't done anything.
This family says they've absolutely been destroyed, and they maintain that they're both innocent. Obviously, Josh was convicted. He's gonna go to prison, but they say that he's innocent.
Wow, stay on top of this story, as I know you